welcome to another video of Campus.eu. In this video we're going to go over the Tourne Select models. In a previous video I've talked about the cruise models, which are the more basic line ones, and these are the higher spec ones, the Select models. I have them both lined up here, 6.0 and 6.4. So 6.4, 6 meters 40 with the beds and the length, and 6 meters with the beds sideways. So they're both lined up here. Let's go and check them out. So here they are both. This is the 6.0 here up front and the 6.4 there in the back. They're both sold. They're both customer cars, so they're spec'd differently. And they just came off transport, so they're still a bit dirty, but hey, that's what it is. I just wanted to show you the differences between the 6.0 and the 6.4 Selects. So the Selects always come with these painted in black metallic sides of the bumper, which give them a more luxurious look. And like similar to the Cruise, they're always built on the reinforced chassis instead of the light chassis. They're available with 140 horsepower manual or 140 horsepower automatic or 180 horsepower automatic, and these two are the 180 horsepower automatic. That's what we see with the Select. A lot of people spec the best of the best. So with the reinforced chassis, you will get these side paneling over the wheels, and you will have bigger brakes, of course a stronger chassis, and also the suspension is a bit more firmed up. So it beefs up the whole thing, so that you will have less creaks and squeaches inside of the interior because it's just more rugged. All season tires are standard as well. These are the optional black alloy wheels. They come standard on steels, so most people select these. And you will have on the sides, the decals are different than the Cruise. So you have these, you can see it there, like a map, high altitude map lines on there. And also this in the back, this panel is just cut off a bit here and then straight. Makes the car a little bit smaller, looks smaller. And then the rest is with the Select, you got more standard equipment than with the Cruise. So you have the awning, you will have a tow bar, which we haven't put on yet, and you will have a rear view camera standard. Of course, next to what you already have on the Cruise. So the insulation is there, the floor heating is there, the diesel power heater is there, the boiler is there, so all the good stuff is there. The bed function here is also standard in the Select with the puzzle pieces. Watch my last video on the Cruise if you want to know how it works, and you can slide this out also. But the Select has a lighter, whiter wood look with grains in it. That looks different, makes it a little bit more bright here on the inside. And the Cruise has a more yellowish finish. And the Select has white buttons, black buttons, black hooks, black rod here in the bathroom. Here are black hooks and black table leg support. So that gives it a more luxurious finish. And then, like I've mentioned before, these panels are curved. With the Cruise, they are straight, and they've curved them here. So I think it's really neat. So that's different. And you've got the same curve here in the bathroom. It's on this panel. Normally that's on Cruise it's hooked. This is curved as well. And then in the kitchen, as standard, they have these anti-slip material in there, and you have your things for your cutlery. Of course, they're soft close. You have that everywhere, the anti-slip ones. So just a bit more details. Of course, you could do that afterwards in a Cruise, but it's standard on the Select. The door is a bit different. It's a bit more metal-y. but it's just a minor thing. And then the rest, the cabinets here in the back. This one is way different than with the Cruise 6.0. It's long, it's a bigger, has more storage than the one in the Cruise. In the Cruise, you will have a shelf, like here, like on the. They expect your head to be here, because your reading lights are here, and they have a shelf here for your books and for your glasses and whatnot. But so on the side for the legs, they've made a bigger storage cabinet, so more space for some clothing. Again, the curve, it's curved. So that's in the interior. From the car part, the Select has more Peugeot options as well. So you will have the media system from Peugeot in here. As standard is a 10-inch screen with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It has navigation. It has a lot of goodies. It's high resolution, and of course you'll see the rear view camera from there. If I put it in reverse, it's also a high resolution camera. You have your climate control and a wireless charger below that. Like the Cruise, you have standard front screen heating, which is nice. Then you have, this is one of the bigger points, you have adaptive cruise control. So it will automatically follow the car in front. And then you have, look, the digital cockpit is really nice. You can have your navigation there, and it has some cool functions. You can also put a taco there. You can put all kinds of stuff there. So that's standard, and a leather steering wheel. And these partly leather seats are optional for the Cruise, but standard for the Select. So more equipment. And then they've changed this panel. It's still from CBE, but this time it's the colored screen one on the Select, and the Cruise has the standard one with the buttons, and here it is more touchscreen, so you can have more information also about the solar panel. And that you can connect your phone with that and use Bluetooth to also see the levels of your water and stuff. Heating system is the same, like the Cruise, as standard. Now let's hop over to the rear, because that's similar to the Cruise. Storage underneath here, gas bottle over there, water tank over there, storage there. These are the mattresses for the bed up front. And then in here, yeah, this looks similar to the Cruise. So the 6.4, these vehicles have the LED headlights, by the way. That's on the side mark. These are optional for the Cruise and the Select, but most people select them on the Select. They just looks more luxurious again. It's more high quality, and you have more light. If you go to Scandinavia, that might be helpful, or other darker places. In the Select 6.4, like with the Cruise, the entrance is a bit smaller, and the kitchen top is also a bit smaller. That's because we have beds in the length here, and they had to take a little bit out just to accommodate for a guy from 2 meters to fit in. The rest is similar. It's just, this is similar, the cabinets are similar. Here as well for the Select with the anti-slip mats. With the 6.4 you will get this step that you can slide away to go into the bed. And also, of course, you could also slide this away, the thing. And now you have what they've done differently. They really redesigned it. Now you have 2 cabinets, big ones, and 1 small with a shelf underneath. And they've done that for left, and they've done that for the right side. This gives the most amount of space because you sleep in the length. It's better like this, and that's why you have the shelves there on both sides with USB sockets. Let me go there, show you around. So you have your reading lights there, USB A and C sockets, left and right. You can charge your phone, e-readers, you can put your glasses there on the shelf. So basically perfect. And like with the Cruise, you have an extra window in the rear area. The 6.0 does not have that, only the 6.4. So, and then this is again similar to the Cruise one models with your shelves, because you have 640, you have some extra space to put some shelves in there. Again, the bedding and the mattresses for the bed up front. So that's what the Select 6.4 is. This one has some options that I would like to show as well. This one has the optional Type 2 mattress. It is, you can see that in the configurator, it's really comfortable. And you have this, it's like, yeah, I don't know, it's like a wave pattern is in there. So it's more airy, it's on top and bottom. So it's really comfortable actually. And there's another cover over it. This is the first one that we have in with this mattress. It's quite nice. This one also has they've selected the Tourne Combi diesel heater, and so in this option gives you heating on diesel, but also your warm water, your boiler is also on diesel. And it's the D6E, which means that you could also have it on electricity. So if you have heating, you can put heating on here, you can select on diesel, or you can put it also on 900 or 1800 watts, depending on the campground you're connected to. And then you can also have the heating by electricity. So standard in the Cruise and the Select, you have this Webasto diesel heater and a boiler from Whale, which is on gas. And the diesel heater also heats the boiler a bit, so it's like a hybrid system, but the diesel cannot heat it completely. This is the Truma version, optional extra. And then you have the standard equipment has an 8-liter boiler, and the Truma version has a 10-liter boiler, and then it's completely diesel. So diesel for the heating, diesel for the warm water, and you have this electricity option as well. So you can have your warm water and your heating on electricity or diesel. So there was demand for this. And so they decided to give it as an optional extra, and this is one of the first vehicles that we have with that equipment. And then this one has the new air conditioning. This time it's now from Teleco, so they have a different supplier in that. And it also has the Tourne van, which is amazing. We ordered that for almost every vehicle. It's just, you can, if you come to your camper and it's very hot inside, you can just suck off the hot air, suck it outside. It's amazing. And also dry, of course, when you took a shower in here, you can dry it more easily. So of course there are more options on this vehicle, but that's the basics. What I wanted to show you today. I hope that gives a clearer picture of the Tourne Select. And why it's different to the Cruise. Oh, one more. I see one more thing. This one has the new option, the van swing from Tourne. So your tow bar is here. That's standard. But with this one, you can unhook it from here, and you can move it all the way to the side and have your bike rack on there. So that's the Tourne van swing. That's also an option that the customer chose. It's on there too. So those are the differences between 6.0 Select and 6.4 Select, and also a little bit about the Cruise and Select. A lot of information. If you have questions, please contact us. We love Tourne. We love these vehicles. We think they're the best in the market. We're enthusiastic about it, and our customers are too. So if you have doubt, please come here to the showroom and we will try to convince you that these are the best. Thanks for watching and hope to see you in the next one.